Hi, my name is Johan. I'm Report and Analytics Consultant at Xylos, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Power BI. First of all, what is Power BI? Well, Power BI is a tool to create interactive reports and dashboards. With the interactive reports, you have visuals, charts that you can click on and that interact with each other. With the dashboard, we can combine data from different reports into one big overview. For who can it be useful to learn something about Power BI? Well, there are two types of users. First, you have the end users. Let's say the people that consume the reports. Yeah? They need to know how to filter in a report. They need to know what is the difference between a drill down and a drill through. They need to use the buttons on the report. And you have the people that create the reports. For both types of groups, we have learning courses in OASE. Now, what knowledge do you need to have when you want to create a new report? First of all, if you have a good knowledge of Excel, you can do already a lot in Power BI. With a good knowledge of Excel, I mean, do you know already Power Query in Excel? Do you know Power Pivot in Excel? Yeah, if you know these two things, then you know already a lot to start with in Power BI. If you don't know what Power Query is, well, Power Query is a tool to connect to the data, to transform your data. For example, you'd like to see all the customers and their names in capitals. Maybe you want to split some columns. All that is a kind of pre-processing of your data before you're going to present it to the user, so that it has a consistent look. Power Pivots, on the other hand, it's more to define what relationships do we need between the tables, what calculations do we need, how do you want to order your months, because it's not always from January to December. Maybe you work for a school and you want to start in September, or maybe your fiscal year starts in April. Yeah? These things are done in Excel in Power Pivot. In Power BI, we call it modeling. When you have prepared the data using that Power Query tool and you have modeled your data using the modeling tool, then you can start building the real report. And the real report, you have plenty of different visualizations. Yeah, you have charts, column charts, bar charts, ribbon charts, line charts, scatter charts. And then you can make it even more attractive by adding navigation buttons or adding buttons that send the user to a filter page, creating custom tooltips, creating bookmarks, using colors and other things to make it even more attractive. Now, when we create visuals, we also need calculations, because the calculations, it's what is shown on the visual. Now, for calculations, that can be a tricky part of Power BI, because for the calculations, we need to understand a new kind of language, the DAX language, the data analytics expressions. When you have built that report, then you can publish it in the cloud. And by publishing in the cloud, you can set up a refresh schedule so that your data is refreshed automatically every night, or let's say 8 times a day, and you can share it with other people. To share it with other people, you have also different options. You can share an individual report, or you can create an app where you can bundle different reports and dashboards and send that to different audiences. And finally, you can also integrate your Power BI report in Teams or in PowerPoint. That seems like a lot to learn, and in fact it is, but you can follow the learning courses in OASE, and for example, you can start with only focusing on preparing your data using Power Query. Next step would be that you learn to model your data in Power Pivot in Excel or immediately in Power BI. And then you can go to the visuals and see everything step by step. So that was a short introduction of the different topics in Power BI. Now, you might have some questions. Feel free to post them below in the comments section, and I hope that you have a lot of fun with learning Power BI. Bye.